good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. And again, more importantly, how are you?
I'm all right. Hanging in there, you
Good to
know,
hear it.
doing the thing, doing the thing.
Well, hi, everyone. Welcome to Two Crones and Some Cards on Jane, the Seeker Tarot.
Yeah.
Yay.
What would ever happen if I changed my name?
Well, I don't know.
Guess it would
Yeah,
just be
I don't
something.
know what would happen. Can you not do that if you chose to?
Yeah, you can. And you can change your name anytime. Heather, Indigo, Chrysalis, whatever her name is now, she changes her name
That's
all
true.
the
But I mean,
time.
even with channels and all, I guess you can, huh?
Yeah. Indigo Jaguar Intuitive. Isn't that what she is now? I don't.
And you don't lose your followers or anything like that or whatever they
No,
call
no, 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 no.
your
It just confuses
subscribers.
me. That's why I'm confused. Anyway,
Well, good
all right.
morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. All right. There's Tarot Stash, so we better say hello.
Nice to
Hang on.
see
Excuse
everybody.
me. Pardon me. I know this is rude. I'm rude. There we go. Okay. Let's say hello to everyone.
All right,
Um,
let's do that.
oh, this is so funny. I just saw the page where we were trying to figure out if your ear bops were Morse code. Just saw that page. That was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
My unfortunately, it's been my left ear that's been bopping much more than my right these days. According to legend or whatever, it's your if you hear a bunch of clicking in your left ear, people are talking crud about you, and in your right ear, they're talking good stuff. So
And
yeah.
which year is
Um,
going on you?
well, they're kind of equal most times, but lately the left has been a little bit more.
I already forgot what that means, but
The people are talking negatively. Left, I don't know. The left is always is often associated. Unfortunately, that's why they didn't want you to write with your left hand, Jane, because the left
oh,
is often associated with more negative traits or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
okay.
Anyway,
Okay, the left is where you receive, and the right is where you give.
often that is true too. That's the way we've reclaimed it, right?
Well, yeah, that's
Oh, speaking of reclaiming, oh my gosh, not to get off on a subject, but I've been doing deep dives on tarot. My son goes to school at NYU, as you well know, and I was doing some deep dives myself, and there's just so much conflicting information out there. So I'm like, all right, that's it. So I write him because that's what he studies. He studies the carnivalesque, and so for him to look up tarot stuff is kind of right within the same vein of what he's doing, right? So he looked up all this really great stuff on tarot and sent me a 187-page book that's like really, really. So
nice.
I'm
Hmm.
getting started on that, but I just think it's really neat. The reason I bring it up is sometimes we don't always know where things come from, and we just assume that what somebody said was true when indeed it's not. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I
Yeah,
think I'm finding out that Lenormand might have come before tarot.
I can. Yeah, because Lenormand is only 36 cards. I know the first it got playing cards. Cardiomancy, playing cards. I mean that I don't know when those came in, but at any rate,
Well, okay, so message from Spirit, Tarot Stash, I will take that.
yeah,
That means that I'm really getting lots of messages, but I do feel that, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And again, for
absolutely.
me, it's my,
I put all of my angel stuff on my left side. So over here is my celestite, my labradorite because they go together. They like to party. You can't take one out without the other. That's just the way they are. And my crinite and my amethyst. And then what I want to send out to everyone, I have over here, and I have my rose quartz because I want to send out love.
nice,
I
Jane.
also have, you guys know this. This is angel energy as well. It's somebody will know. And then I have my angel aura or my aura quartz. This is for third eye and crown chakra. So, and malachite for the heart. I did, and then of course I have my protection, my selenite, my black tourmaline. So don't you even try it.
Whoever that is. Anyway, yeah, nice. Yeah, I think, clicks in the ears. I think we're all downloading stuff. I went to that psychic fair this weekend, and just a lot of us, guys, there's a community starting. It's not, yeah, I don't know. Community. I must have heard that a million times that morning, that day, that our community is lacking community a little bit, that there should be places where we can go and do things together.
Mm-hmm.
You
Agree.
know, like,
I think that's why, YouTube is really good for that, because it does then create those groups.
it does. It does. We're all so far apart, though. Wouldn't it be powerful if we were all together,
I know.
Hmm.
So if you're in Indiana, let me know.
I'm sorry, say that again, Jane. I apologize.
I'm just saying, I'm like, if you're in Indiana, let me know.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think you might be coming this way sooner than that. Anyway, well, good morning, everybody. Sorry, just, like clicking in the ear. I experience that a lot. And it's not tinnitus, right? It's not. I mean, I've looked it up. It can be considered some kind of drum tinnitus or something like that. I can't remember what they were called, but
yeah, interesting.
But that's fun that you saw that on the paper today. Sorry, you got me off on a tangent. At one point, Jane and I were trying to interpret the messages we were getting.
You're trying to decipher. I'll show you. I swear to you, you guys can't make this shit up. I think Morse code for Lisa's ear.
That's a riot. Well, the angels
what did you do today?
Sure.
I wrote down the clicks in Lisa's ear, and I'm going to try and figure out the message. The usual. All right, let's say hello to some peeps. I'm feeling very I don't know. I shouldn't be saying these kinds of things. Good morning, Kiba. Got you starred. Good morning, Genealogy Junkie. Good morning, Pamela Bachelor. Cat Mama Meow Meowdy. Finally said your name right and then said Meowdy. And thank you so much, Pamela. Appreciate you so much. And there's Flowing. And she says she's listening in the background. So she says hello to everyone, okay? So good morning, Flowing. Thank you for being here. And Jackie's Crystal Moon, she says hello to everyone too, because of course everyone does. And Gertrude, good morning. I think I said hello to you, Genealogy Junkie, didn't I? But if I didn't, good morning, Carol. So good to see you. Constance L, good morning. Yeah. Okay, so we already discussed that. There's Miss Tarot D. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good morning. Yes. And blessed embolic, everyone. Last night, sorry, don't mean to point my fingers, but I was up late doing my embolic spread. Just so you know. So I did it. So happy, blessed embolic, everyone, if you celebrate it. So that was fun. I did the bow spread from the Wildwood Tarot. So fun. So, and if you're going, what language is she speaking? That's okay. Don't worry about it. Kathleen G, good morning. Lauren Huntsinger, good morning. Good morning. Oh, geez. And I said Jackie's Crystal's Moon. Yes. Yes. Constance, you may. Jane, you are scheduled. Oh, why, thank you, Cat Mama Meow. Thank you. All right. All right. So there we go. That's it. I think I said hello to everyone. Oh, but I can get rid of that. And I did star some people. I just starred two. So, and it was Kiba and Constance L. So if there was anything that anybody else that wanted anything, I missed it. So you might want to put it in. Hi, Wendy. Oh, there you go. Geocosmic Valentine wants an energy card. I have to go grab them. They're over there, but I will do that for you. Geocosmic Valentine. Ah, yes. So Flowing says good morning to everyone. Just so you know. May you have a star. Yes, you may, Kathleen. Okay. Oops, and I can hide this one. All right. Are you ready, Lisa? Oh, let's say our prayer. Let's call in the angels.
Let's do it.
And we are, look, 2 crones and some cards. Just so you know. She's got some cards. I got some cards. And we'll do some cards for you. Right?
Sounds
Mama
like
Bear. Good morning. Okay. I'd like to read about, yeah, absolutely. Got you, Stash Man. Okay. But don't put your, I do too.
I love reading for all you guys.
I know, right? All right. Dear angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance and wisdom. Thank you for guiding me on this journey. My third eye is open and the veil is thinning. Please keep me out of fear and keep me in wonder and amazement. I ask to be connected to the great I am at all times. I am strong. I am confident. I am intuitive. I am one with the divine. I am a seer. I am a believer. I am connected to the great I am. So be it.
Love it. Well, welcome, friends. Zina is with us. Her love of all surrounds us. Her faith in all supports us. And her new wisdom guides us. Spirit, make us a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve us of the bondage of self so that we may see clearly. Open to your light. Let there be only truth and understanding. Thy will be done through us for the highest good of all. So be it. We are protected, grounded, and surrounded by love and light. And Jane, it's so funny as you were reading that. So I have this cool chakra candle, of course I do, and it says right here on it, on the back, the root chakra, I am safe. Sacral chakra, I am creative. Solar plexus chakra, I am strong. Heart chakra, can you feel it moving up? I am loved. Throat chakra, I am expressive. Intuition, I am connected. Spirituality, I am divine.
Yeah.
I just saw that for the first time today and I was like, whoa, those are a bunch of I am statements, just like Jane makes, you know what I mean? Like about the I am, but I don't know that any of them was one of the ones you said, which gives me chills because it just means we are all that. I am all that. Right?
All that and more. That's right. I got you starred, Silver Star.
And then,
So
of course, when I flipped over a card today, hi, Silver Star.
Oh, and Scott. Scott came in too.
And Scott, hi, Scott. Look at who came up, of course, Flying Fox. So, spirit guides are with us today, friends. I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Kathleen, let me tell you who I got. I got Kiba, Constance, Geocosmic Valentine, Kathleen G, Tarot Stash, Mama Bear, and Silver Star Priestess. So, Kathleen G, I've already got you starred, okay? All right. Yes, I am divine.
I love
Amen.
it. It's a pretty neat candle. Comes with the stones that go with the chakras too. It's pretty neat. So anyway, really fun.
Fun. It is fun. Wendy says hello to everyone. Okay. All righty, you guys, let's do this thing. I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna. I think we're both just. Oh, Kelly. That's who I forgot. I knew there was somebody else that I hadn't seen. Kelly Scarborough. Good morning. Oh, she loves that candle. There you go.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's
love for the candle.
It's lovely.
Yeah. And Scott, I did say good morning to you, but good morning, extra good morning. All right, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I think we're good. Ooh, oh no, I did miss this though. I always love it when Silver Star Priestess comes in with her sparkly self right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's get going. Not.
Let's do it.
Miss Kiba Lyons, she just wants an angel card. Oh, we didn't even pull an angel card. Do you want to pull an angel card
Well,
first?
I did. That's the one that I pulled, was the flying fox as an angel card. So, but I'm happy to make this not for Kiva because it was really for the group.
Okay, why don't you read it for the group and I'll pull one for the group too.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Group reading first.
yeah, no worries. I'm sure she's fine with that. It applies to all of us, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
overcoming darkness, rebirth, resolving the past. And again, for me, the thing that I find most telling is that where am I? There am I. Is that, it's the flying fox, and that's the only fox in the deck. And of course, it's our spirit animal here. At least for me, I feel like it is. Yeah, I think you feel the same, Jane. I am a wise and courageous soul, renewed and reborn. It says, trust the process of change in your life. Some parts of your life will come to an end so that new chapters can begin. Even if the way forward is unclear, you will try to find your way. Do not try to hold on or remain in control. Surrender into the greater power that is guiding your destiny. You have an ability to support others through dark times. If you feel deeply challenged or afraid, know that everything is happening. That is happening is supporting a beautiful transformation for a higher purpose. You have the capacity for genuine transformation. I think that's a terrific card for, this group.
Absolutely. And I got a couple that just go with it so well. I got Archangel Aurora. And she says, welcome new beginnings. Let the sun shine in your life. So it's really what your card was just.
Let the sun shine. That's for sure the spirit's here then, because that's one of my mom's favorite songs. So it must say more than that. Yeah, I was going to say, go ahead. I was going to say I interrupted you with a song.
Oh, oh, that's Thursday. The way it works around here. It's good. Archangel Shemuel, open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. Don't forget that. You are love. So
Yep.
There you go. Oh, and it looks like I have to move my candle because I just about burned my arm.
Oh, please do that. I think my next talk is going to be on Samuel. It's been so much fun finding out all this information. I don't know. I think I really miss school.
Back to school. Well, you're an angel school.
I'm doing my own school, meaning
I was
like
gonna say you're doing an angel school right now. Sorry, you guys. I've been
Angel and the Tarot. It's crazy. It's crazy how much the two are together, and you wouldn't think those things would go together, but they do. And so,
right.
I want to say, I want to, what is it they do on television where you take back a misquote, or in the newspaper where they print, whatever. Because I know I was saying that the reason they went with Lenormand was because it wasn't cool to be doing tarot, but it's not going to be true in the end. So I want to retract that. Like I want to retract anything that I said that wasn't true. And meaning like that doesn't turn out to be so, right? And I really feel like this book I've got is going to be just not the one book, because I'm going to, obviously when you go to school, you have to read more than one book.
Well, in this book right here, The Woman with the Alabaster Jar, and it's about Mary Magdalene, and it's a lot of stuff about the Bible. Well, right here in this, Jesus, the art, Jesus, one of them probably is. The emperor, we have the emperor, the pope, the lovers, hermit is the hermit card is Peter. We have strength, the chariot, justice, the hanged man, death, prudence, the devil, and the plate 12 was the tower. These were all on plates. Oh, and then the moon, the sun, judgment, and the world. So that's all right here in this book that comes from information that's was around the time of the Bible, and then we have like the Madonna and the baby and the whatever. It's very interesting though. It debunks a lot of stuff. Like it's really weird how way back when they did not want people to have sex. Like the Puritist Bible will say that Jesus, Mary, and Joseph all died virgins, that they never had sex. And Viviani, I got you start, just so you know. And you too, Miss Tarot D, I do believe. Hi, Marcia Green. But they were not, because in the Bible it even says Mary was standing, Mother Mary was standing with Jesus's two brothers.
Yeah.
So it's a very good book. It has lots of that kind of information in it.
Awesome.
I'm just at the very beginning of it. But I love how
we're on a similar path. Educating ourselves.
Educating. Yes. All right. I need to. Did you do something to your hair? Oh, thank you. Yes. I straightened it.
I said, oh, your hair looks so cute.
Thank you. I washed it. That's what I did, Marcia Green. I washed it and I straightened it because nobody can cut curly in Indiana. So
nobody can cut curly anywhere. I don't know.
Well, I found a girl in Escondido. All right, now we're going to do an angel card for Miss Kiba Lyons.
Oh. So the angel card I'm going to pick, I'm going to stick with that same deck. Well, I actually got two, but I'll just read the top of the grasshopper, but I think the one that fell first is Goose. And I think, so Goose is higher goals. The Goose, kind of neat. It says higher goals, delegation, soul tribe. I am supported and empowered to attain my highest destiny for the greatest good of all. And then the other one was grasshopper. That one said breakthrough, advancement, good fortune. My progress is swift and effortless.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And Miss Kiba, I'm going to Radley Valentine's.
I'm glad I didn't pull that out.
Oh, do you have this one?
Which one are you using? I don't know. It might not be the same.
It's sort of like.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
Radley Valentine. So anyway, I haven't used this one for you, Kiba. I don't believe so. I decided to use this because I usually use that other deck for you. And I just wanted to see what we would get.
That's funny, Miss Tarot D.
You guys. Yeah. And Silver Star Priesthood, it is. It's people's interpretation that gets taken way too literally. All right. For you, Kiba, I have no fear. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So step away from that fear, Kiba. There's a whole big world out there for you. You are a part of it. And it says also, Archangel Michael is with you now. So you are protected. So there you go. Right. You, Kiba.
Nice. You got this, girl.
Yeah.
Constance. So today what I did was I just put out different piles of cards. And so the next cards that I'm going to are the Out of Hand by Jamie Sawyer, right? Okay, so
Nice.
I'll be with that one. And I'm going to try to keep it to one. Let's just see how much information I can get from one card. So again, this is for Constance L. Perfect card for Constance L. Well, I have a lot to tell you, honey. I don't know what to tell you, but so I pull out one, Jane, and look at what happens. I mean, like, I'm not even trying to do that. It's like they're just attached to my fingers. All right, so I've got the 9 of Pentacles. I'm just going to say what the cards are. Oh, and there are 4. I was like 4. A 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Okay, so this is what I'm just going to say to you. Even though it's 4 cards, it's going to be a quick reading. 9 of Pentacles. You have the wish card. It's a beautiful card in this one too. Look, I love the fact she's making jewelry, Jane. It has a little freaking booth she's selling stuff at. Oh my God. Okay. So, so the 9 of Pentacles means that, you're very good with, this is the money wish card. Okay. Again, I said I was going to be quick, but I wanted to show it to you because they're so beautiful. So you have enough love for the project. You have enough money for the project. So get your roller skates on, girl, and get going. The Page of Wands. I love these cards. So again, that's Jamie Sawyer's Out of Hand. Yeah. So you got what it takes. You've got what it takes. I love it. And if it is a small business of some sort, because that's totally what this is. If you are a merchant, go, because you got the love, you got the money. It's a good project. Get going though. You got to move on. I mean, meaning like move ahead. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Jackie, sorry. Have a good day. Okay. Sorry, Lisa.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting that you got that because what fell out of mine was the King of Pentacles.
Yeah, because really, once she puts on her skates, that's where she's going, honey. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I pulled 3 because and then Judgment. So I want you to really, judge yourself fairly, and what comes after it is the Lovers. So it's the things that you are connected to. So follow that bliss, I say, and Groan, ahoy! It's been forever.
Love it. That was
pirate means J. Is it so? Shiver me timbers. I don't know. Joy, shiver me timbers. Probably. Shiver me timbers. That's your reading today, Constance. Shimmer me timbers.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers. Yes. It's gonna be it looks good. You have a small business.
Oh, perfect. You do? Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's just gangbusters.
Right.
You've got enough money. And now you just got to put those skates. I love that card. Put those skates on and go for it. Even if it's the first time you've ever skated before.
Yeah, I remember now. And I remember about your business. So you still have it. So that's good because,
Well, and I got the aces. It's not like it's almost like and didn't we get the whole thing for us? Today was the renew and redo, right? So you might feel like starting over, if that's indeed what, oh my gosh. And then what's in this one? Oh my God. Okay. You can't make this stuff up. Ace of Discs. So and I was going on to the next person, whoever I was starting to shuffle, but obviously not because you're still here, Constance. So they're confirming that it's it's a restart. And that's okay, sweetie. That's all right. All right. Yeah, it's okay because you've got it. You've got the love and you've got the knowledge. You're starting a new pathway towards it, but it's still you got the knowledge. Yeah. I love it. Shiver me timbers for real.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And I got a couple of really amazing cards too. So, you had to go get another job. Yeah.
She's going right to she's going right to the king, from the knight to the king. Oh no.
Yeah.
I meant the whole reading, because I feel like it almost went like this, where you just continued on from it,
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking too. It was just a big, oh, good. You're taking another course to broaden your business. Good. And you had to get a job. I mean, sometimes we got to do that. Who was it? The guy who did Wendy's, or was it Colonel Sanders? I don't know. Somebody had to make billions and lose billions 8 times before they were finally.
So many people. Disney was one of them. Colonel Sanders, Dr. Seuss. All kinds of them. Every time I'm feeling down and low, Constance, that's what I do. I go to those people, those inspiring people who didn't, what was it? Edison said, when he finally on the 100th try made the light bulb go, well, how did it feel to fail 99 times? And he's like, no, I just, I learned how not to make a light bulb, but it wasn't really failure. Learned that
Yeah.
was one way that wasn't going, so.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to go get my energy cards. I'm sure you've got some sort of energy cards there too.
Well, actually, like I said, I kind of made this agreement with myself that the people who
Oh,
were coming in order, and pretty much I have exactly the right amount of piles, by the way, Jane, for who's starred right now. So that's pretty freaky too. So Geocosmic Valentine, this was obviously for you before you even got here. All right. So
and they do know that before you get there. Let me tell you, I do.
Right, so oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, say whatever you were going to say.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with Geocosmic Valentine, so I'll say it after.
Okay.
It's
So I went this time. I'm with the where is it? Luna Soul. Hey, and by the way, that's a thanks to Scott for this one, right? I got inspired by most of these decks by other people I watch here on YouTube. You guys there in the chat. So you got my favorite card in this deck, or one of them, one that I talk about a lot. And it's this one here, where the guy is carrying the, too much of a load. There's the key. It's the 4 of cups, by the way. Discs, excuse me. 4 discs, which is pentacles. The key's on the floor by the door, right? But he can't get out because he's not willing to put down something. You got to put down something. And what I'm hearing is that it's whatever the change is, because these two kind of came out together. There's the Knight of Cups, which, by the way, he's got a little, look at him. He's riding a fish. He's very, I don't know. It's a creative card, don't you think? And again, cups, you're coming at this, whatever this is, with love. So come at whatever you can't put down with love, right? Because you're having a hard time not making room for something new. And again, to me, this totally means, this card is the get rid of whatever doesn't serve you so that you can, and here's the other thing. Don't forget, you can put one of those things down, open the door, and then pick it up after that too, right? So yeah. I just see some real neat, somebody who really loves your work coming your way. Okay. And it's quick.
I like how in that Knight of Cups, there's a shooting star. Is that a shooting star I see? Hi, Rhonda.
Sorry, that was really funny. I put my cards on. I was hearing this. I'm like, what the heck is that? Well, my keyboard, I had something sitting on my keyboard. Yeah. So the Knight of Cups. Yeah. He's got there's a shooting star. Yeah. Yeah. Love of.
What's going on, Rhonda? Is it about your sister? I hope you're okay. Okay. And Geocosmic Valentine says, awesome. All right. And I got Beyond the Ordinary. Beyond the ordinary. So you go above and beyond the ordinary. Don't even think for 1 minute that you are ordinary. Because this says the mystical, ineffable part of life, trusting the invisible world without understanding it, recognizing that some things cannot be known in advance and are not meant to be grasped intellectually. The awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense. So stop trying to make sense of everything that's going on in your life and just go beyond the ordinary.
Yeah, because that doesn't make sense at all. Somebody riding a fish, yeah, exactly.
And there's a shooting star in the sky, and look at
thing, yeah. Again.
And this, she's got just energy just shooting out of her all over the place, and she's got stars up here too. So shine your light. Your husband fell on the ice, and we think he broke his ankle.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Rhonda.
There was one other card, and I'm just going to say what it was, that was poking out for you, and that right underneath that was the Queen of Wands. So again, I feel like that the whole, with Jane's card and I don't know, just make sure you put down something that leaves room for whatever this really wonderful thing coming in is, right? Because it's coming in quick. When it comes in, this is what I'm hearing too. When it comes in, don't be afraid to make like maybe it even comes in and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to put down? Right. What is it that I have to, don't worry, whatever it is that you're going to put on the back burner, you can always pick up later. Okay. You can always pick it up later. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Okay.
True. Yeah. Thank you, Viviani.
Hey, Viviani.
Yeah. And good morning, Viviani. I think you might have asked for a question. You might be starred if you asked for a question. And I'll tell you who. All right. So there you go. Okay. Oops. I'm going to tell you who I got. I have Kathleen G, Tarot Stash, Mama Bear, Silver Star, Ms. Tarot D. Did I say, I said Tarot Stash, Tarot D, Viviani, and Rhonda Cox. Okay. All right.
Love you right back, Wendy.
Of course.
Hey, nice.
Okay. So Kathleen
Hanson Roberts. I'm so excited. Yay. Look, I am excited.
Oh, the Hanson Roberts.
I love this one.
Yeah.
I figured I'd really embrace the 2 Crones and some cards today.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
Star.
Kathleen G. These, okay, hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle them. This is the one of my very first decks I ever owned. I love this deck. I used this deck a lot before my mom passed. And then after she passed, I had a hard time going back to it for a while, and now I'm back to it.
I used to use that. That's my deck that I used for you when I used to read for you, and we weren't reading about this, that, and the other thing. And then I was going to other decks that made more sense, you know, that were more specific to our needs. Right. But yeah.
So this is what came out, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it as that. I'm going to read it as the upside down card. But the Lovers, which is, again, really interesting because look, Jane, there's Archangel Raphael in the background there. Okay. I've learned all about the Lovers card. It's pretty neat. And he's really, so I don't know if you noticed, but what I've read is that in the Lovers card, the gentleman is looking at the lady, and the lady is usually looking at Raphael, and Raphael's just bringing down some deep love, right? Nice love connections. And what I hear is that if it's been difficult, if the relationship has been difficult, you're about to experience a release of that. So I don't know. I just feel like that's what I'm hearing is that, yeah, if you have a really difficult relationship, you're about to experience a nice release from whatever the difficulty is.
You know, and those 2 cards make such great sense with the card I got for her, because I went to the stars. You said, may I have a star? I went to the stars, and it says, trust the timing. So it's all about timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay. So trust the timing. You got this. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, I'd rather have a Pepsi.
I don't drink soda. So
cherry Pepsi, please. That's my favorite. If I'm gonna break and have a soda, which you shouldn't, but I do because I'm human. Sometimes. Does anyone else keep hearing strive for emotional wisdom, surrender emotional insecurities? I'm not hearing that right now, but boy, is that good information, good advice.
Yeah, I have, Lauren, I think you know her. I'm not sure, but I think I've seen you around her channel. Intuitive View Kim. She right now has really big messages on this issue that you're talking about. Of strive for emotional wisdom, surrender emotional insecurities. Like whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and we be there and we do the thing. So yeah, surrender the emotional insecurities and strive for the emotional wisdom. I think that's beautiful. Thank you, Lauren.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Me?
Or do you just love it?
Yes, and
Yeah.
you know me. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, hello. I mean, I'm all about the practicing of equanimity, which I think is emotional wisdom. And I think the ability to be equanimitable is the ability to surrender those emotional insecurities. So you're speaking my language, Lauren. I practice equanimity on a daily basis.
Kathleen G says,
Sometimes,
I'm doing the thing.
and sometimes I'm successful and sometimes I'm not. And that's okay too.
Yeah.
Strive. So that's where I wanted to say that. So this is really interesting. I went and looked to see who is next, and just so happens that it's the affirmators that are in the next position. And this is the deck that I used last time I was on Tarot Stash's channel, which I think is really interesting. Again, I'm just going from pile to pile to pile, put them out there, and I feel like they're intended for whoever they were intended for before we even got here. So Tarot Stash, I'm excited to read for you from this one. It says, about around now to the spring equinox. All right, so you're looking for like the next 3 months, basically.
Sort of an embolic read a little bit.
Oh, okay, great. Hey, tell us what you know about embolic, because I know the word, but I'm not exactly sure what it is or what it means or what it has to do with.
This time of the wheel of the year, and
I should say.
It's about it really goes well with the year of the rabbit. I feel like this time of year is going to be a really good time of year, but embolic.
Is it pagan, hun, or is it
I guess, is it pagan or is it Wiccan?
I don't know. I'm asking.
No, but let's see.
I'm asking.
Over here we go. So this is the wheel of the year. Okay, and there's different sections. So the next thing coming up will be well, this is embolic. What is the Beltane will be the next thing coming up.
Okay. I know a lot about Beltane. I've gone to Beltane festivals. Finally, something flew out. I was waiting and reading.
But it's the time of arrows, the spring equinox. It doesn't, but it's March 21st. So embolic goes from now until March 21st. That's what I do know. It's Celtic. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to use cards that you'll know better than I do. Tarot Stash.
Isn't it hard reading for somebody sometimes, who knows everything?
No, that's why I'm using him, because he wants to know about this time, and I know that he knows this deck well.
So I think this is interesting because, and I don't think this is for you. I think this is representing the spring equinox, for the energy around between now and the spring equinox. I think we're in for some crazy weather, friends. I think we're in for some really crazy weather. So that's what I'm getting. And I think there might even be like 3 storms between now and the spring equinoxes. That's the message I'm getting from that card. So I'm going to go ahead. I feel like that's just a timing card that it's saying, because I kept going 3 of swords, 3 of swords. I don't know. Usually, that can mean heartbreak or something, but not in this case. In this case, I saw storms. And so you're asking about that time. And I'm going to take it that that's just a timing card. So which card would I pull for Tarot Stash? Come on, I want like the perfect card. Okay, well, there are 2 of them. This is the Lovers and Temperance. So, and maybe it is saying, in order to avoid the the winter blues, make sure that you really practice your equanimity skills. Or it could turn into heartbreak, right? Because 3 months, 3 months of being isn't Tarot Stash where you are too, honey? Like in the same state, or Ohio, or someplace.
Over the next one over, yeah.
That way, right. Anyway, so you guys are expecting some pretty nasty weather. So when you're inside together, just have a lot of compassion for one another, a lot of temperance. It's going to be a great opportunity. The next 3 months are going to be a great opportunity for you to practice temperance, which equals the equanimity to me. And I think the fact that I was talking about that just before we started is pretty crazy, right? So again, there's the Lovers. That's the 2 of you, and practicing temperance in order to avoid. Which also brings up, by the way, If your house sits facing east, so that means that your door, when you open your door, you are looking out onto the east, right? Make sure you go look up feng shui. This year is a crazy year to bring in all of that heartache that, you know what I mean? So it's really easy for that to come in. So do what you need to do. February 4th, everybody. February 4th is like, well, you can always do it. But if you do it by February 4th, you're guaranteed, not guaranteed, whatever. It's more likely that you're going to have a great year feng shui wise. Okay. Because again, entertainment purposes only. There you go. Yeah, exactly. So, but I'm just saying that I think I would feng shui my home. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. Take care of what is yours. Take care of what is yours. All right. Yeah, Gerald. So the next 3 months, a lot of house cleaning and making sure that you are really temperate with your significant other. And again, for that card to come up, the Lovers, that's Raphael again. I don't know. For me, it's making real huge angelic connections these days. I don't know. Almost every card I'm pulling has something to do with angels, which is a message to me, I think. Right. So yeah, love it. Love it. Thank you, Gerald.
Yeah.
Hi, Magical Rose Garden. What a name.
Yeah. Good morning. Magical Rose Garden.
I beg your pardon. Remember that one? I never promised you a rose garden. Hey, tell.
Anyway, Astera. Yeah, I have an Astera. It's Natalie. Hi, Natalie. I'm completely house cleaning. Yeah, and I know you're gonna know this card. I think it goes along really well with what Lisa was saying. Even though I went to the Wildwood, but I got the mirror for you. So really, this really is a lot like that temperance and that Lisa was talking about that. But yeah, patience and prudence. But I know you have this deck and you can look this card up. So the mirror is placed on the autumn equinox at 21 September at the gateway to the setting sun. The element is water. The dark midnight sea lies before the soul, and that must make the journey into the mysterious island for healing. So I think it's a really good time for healing. Also get into that emotional healing because you're in that water. But yeah. Oh, this card okay, so this is the hangman. This is like the hangman. So really, yeah, just hang
Totally.
yeah.
It's 3 months of hanging in the house, you know, so make it the best you can. That's what I'm hearing, you know, because gosh, it's kind of like COVID really affected a bunch of relationships, right? Being stuck in the house like that is something that takes a lot of equanimity and mirror. Yeah.
12. Yeah, and it's the hangman in the regular tarot. But I do like what it has to say, and I thought you knew. I know you have that deck, correct? I think you do, Gerald. So there you go. You know what we're talking about. All right. So thank you, Gerald. It's lovely. Let us know how your 3 months are. Is it 3 months? I don't know. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Good. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. So now next in the pile, Mama Bear, right? Oh, sorry. That makes a lot of sense. So good. I'm glad, Gerald. I'm glad. He said we gave him good insight. Very nice.
Good.
What are you sniffing at?
Oh, it's one of those concoctions that Bree made for me.
Oh, nice.
Were you here when I showed him? It's in a box. I'll show you sometime. She made it for Christmas, and it has all these. It's just a concoction of herbs and magic.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
So she asked for a message from a loved one, right? And of course, the next deck in there is Lenormand. That's the next one. And of course, that's the deck I always go to anything about love because of the heart. And then I cut the cards, and what is there? Look, she's asking, Mama Bear is asking for a message from a loved one. I imagine a loved one who's passed, right? Because the clouds in this situation are totally telling me that indeed Mama Bear is asking about somebody who for a loved one or from, I think from a loved one is what I'm hearing. So let's see what comes out. I'm going to go right to the heart. Oh, it's about the Mama Bear's partner. I don't know, a partner that you felt, a loved one. Was this person kind of like a life partner? That could even include like a parent or somebody who had your back. You felt like they were a partner to you. They were a lucky partner to you is what I just saw. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. Mama Bear, a little more information would help. I'll go to the love card real quick, or the heart card, because that's what I'm being drawn to. But there did seem to be an awful lot of messages from a partner.
Hi, Jay. Her 213's in the house.
Hey, Jay. Hey, Jay. I like it. Nice. Welcome. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle one last time. And then I'm going to look for the heart. Oh, my goodness. Seriously? They like almost all fell down here. I'm going to take the ones that are on the top 3. There's so much to tell you, though. I just want you to know that. And on the very top, it says, a dream is a wish your heart makes. Let's see what, oh my gosh. No way. This is like, I just felt like, no way, Ted. Yes way, Bill. Or no way, Bill. Yes way, Ted. So what 3 fell out? And this was after I'm right. It's the partner, the tower, and the key. So the key to your dreams right now, and again, that's, I think it was your best friend. Her name was, did you guys go to school together? Did you learn together? Did you live together? Were you in some sort of solitude together? Anyway, I feel like she's really coming through. You guys were like your best friend, you said. Yes, best friends. I feel like you had a long history together, and regardless, look at that tower's really tall, right? And she's just saying, hey, I'm here. The key to success was that did you guys meet in college? You guys met in school is what I'm hearing. School of some sort, the tower, some kind of schooling. What do you see, Jane? That was crazy.
What I see is that she wants you to know that she is there with you, and she sees this 10 of swords that you're going through, this moment that you are having. She sees you going through that struggle, and she wants you to know that she is there, and she is among the stars, and she wants you to, when you look up and see a star, that is her. And think of her and know that she is watching, and she's sending you really good creative energy, the Page of Wands. And so it's really about studying and learning about it, and communicating with her. I mean, he's even sitting on a swing, and if this was if you knew her in your childhood, or if you ever even went on the swings together, she's remembering those parts. Yeah. You were really.
I wonder how you were really close. How old were you guys? And then here she's feeling. So I remember I said I was going to go to the heart card, and then I never did. And she's feeling very lucky that we're all together, and she's able to express her love right now. That's what I'm hearing, right? The garden party. That's us here, right? And especially with the tower, right? So she's here, definitely in your teens. Exactly. Yeah. Well, she's sending lots of love to you, sweetheart. Lots and lots of love.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I'm seeing. So if you had a falling out, so this is the 10 of swords. So when she knows that when she passed, that you had this big old 10 of swords moment. You really did. You really were just like, oh, she passed, and we had that falling out, and but she knows that it was just a silly thing,
and she's so glad to have the opportunity to tell you that.
Yeah. And yeah,
right there, lucky opportunity to be here and tell you that not to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
She didn't care about that. That's not what she left with.
Exactly. She's saying it's okay, because right next to it is the star card. So, it's right now she's doing everything she ever hoped for, and you were the best friend, like that she could hope for, and that you had this happen. It's not important. It's just important that you remember the good times.
And didn't I show the star right at the beginning? Wasn't that true?
I
I
think
thought I
so.
did. Yeah, I did. So yeah, she's watching you,
Oh,
and she promises to be there for you. That's the promise ring. Yeah, she's watching you, and your friendship. Yeah. Oh, I feel like she feels really bad that you guys ended on that thing, and she's so glad to have this opportunity to pass on
yeah,
the love.
yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's why I went to the Santa Muerte. I think it's a really good deck to connect with. I mean, I personally could do a mediumship reading for you, but it takes too much, and I do it. I draw the reading. Hi, Tony. Shining Hawk Healing's in the house. I saw you on with The Way of Positive Change. I freaking love Lori, and with Adrian of Red Lentil Healing. So great show. If you guys haven't checked it out, please go check it out. That's Shining Hawk Healing with Adrian and Red Lentil Healing and Way of Positive Change. I believe it's on Lori's channel, right? So, anyways, there you go, Mama Bear. It's okay. That's her message. And I love it. So don't you just let that go. She says that's what she's saying. She's saying just right here in my crown, she said, let that go. Just let that go. Okay. No, you did not miss your read, Miss Rhonda Gobbs. You're coming up though. Well, we kind of a little slow, and I'm so sorry. But this is what happens when you come to 2 cards and some Crones.
Today,
It
yeah.
just
I feel so fast today. Really? You feel like we're going slow?
no, we've only been on for 57 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost done too. So,
A mini.
oh, good. A mini for Miss Silver Star. So, Silver Star, you got. Well, meaning like this is, I was just showing you what deck it is, but it doesn't surprise me that it's the sun because that's you, your sunshine imbued, right? Just incarnate, sunshine incarnate. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to the Tiny Tarot for you. This is the next deck in my lineup today. And I think just like every other deck has been exactly the right one. I think this is going to be just the right card for you as well. Let's see what they have to say. Silver Star, Heather, 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 Heather. All right. All right, so you got the Knight of Wands upside down and the Devil on the bottom. So I'm going to say, and again, another angel, just to say, I'm sorry, but I'm just like, the Devil is one of the angel cards in the deck of tarot as well. I'm learning so much. So you got the Knight of Wands upside down, which to me means that you're allowing your monkey mind to run away with you. When you feel that happening, sweetheart, yeah, and it's happening because you're waiting, and that's a 7. And this is going to be a year sometimes of just waiting and tending to our crops, tending to our projects, tending to things. It's not always, and then followed by the 3 upside down. So it's possible that this is not going to be the year where it comes to fruition, and you can't let that stop you. Okay. You can't let that stop you from taking care of what needs to be taken care of this year. So you may not be making huge progress of steps this year, right? But you're still making huge progress because what are you doing? You're tending to your garden and keeping care of everything that you've already planted. Okay.
Yeah, and moving forward, Thank you, Tony. My hair is working. All right. Yeah, Silver Star Priestess, I kind of get I'm going along the same kind of vibes that Lisa got there. Um, you know, I got the tower for you, but also the tower is also, I like to think of it as it's enlightening. Get it? lightning, lightning striking. But this is when lightning strikes, and I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think that, this is a great idea, and lightning strikes. And I know you're not, I know you're an Aries, but I do get the Queen of Cups. So, I mean, you are very nurturing and loving. You were born in March, so we can give you a Queen of Cups. You're part Queen of Cups. And you've got some stress and worry, but don't worry about this, whatever this is, like if it takes longer or whatever is going on. It's been a theme the last few years, slow and steady. Yeah. And that kind of worries you. There's a little bit of worry there, but, you are the high priestess. Okay. You don't have all of this stuff down here. You just remember all the time that you are the high priestess, and that's going to get you through this. The monkey mind. This to me looks like the monkey mind, but it's also a monkey mind of inspiration as well. Yeah. So
be sure if you spiral, like I tend to, or like some people just have it in their genes to spiral a little bit. Lately, I just tell my brain, I just go, okay, heard you, thanks, done, put it away, please. And then when it comes back again, I'm like, hello, didn't you hear me? I said I was done with that right now, and it's been working. It's really working. I think if you identify it no longer is hidden from you, and it takes a little practice, but yeah.
Oops, wrong one. The chat jumped.
Yeah, when you get flustered, that's equanimity, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Tracy Ralph. Or is it still morning? Yeah,
and
it's still morning.
Practice.
Right. Yeah, and I like that you guys are talking to each other. I see you guys. You've been in Shining Hawk Healing. I've been doing that too, Lisa. So yeah, practicing the equanimity.
It's kind of like anemone. Equanimity.
Is he anemone?
Anemone. Yeah.
I know. I'm just joking. All right. Oh, look at this. We have Ms. Tarot D is up, and then Viviani, then Rhonda, then Herc. All right. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Nancy at Crones Intuition is in the house.
Hi. Never late. Right on time. Hi, Tracy Ralph. How are you? Tracy always gives me a like on some of my pictures.
Oh, how fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's funny. All right. Oh, it's Thursday. If you have time, a reading for next week. If you don't, it's okay. Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. We always have time for you, Miss Tarot D.
All right, here we go. So, Miss Tarot D, your deck turned out to be Kipper.
He's awake today. Or she's awake today. Good. Wakey. Okay, she going to Kipper. Okay.
Yeah, going to Kipper. Let's see what happens.
Right.
Again, that was just okay. Man, they just flying out today. I don't understand. Either I need to go see the doctor because, like my hands are starting to or really.
Well, that's why I like little cards.
Okay, so this is really interesting. So I did actually pull some cards for you at first because I was, and then I'm like, okay, well, all right, whatever. But it does have something to do with a work and occupation. And what I'm going to just say is that I have a feeling, is there some good lady in your, so I got the work and occupation, good lady, and marriage. And then followed by the rich gentleman, which I had gotten earlier too. I feel like it has something to do with, jumper cards are fun. I feel like it has something to do with either the person who is working for you. Does that make sense? The energy around the person who's helping you as a caretaker, is that person married to it's either a woman taking care of a man, who's married to a man, it's the marriage card right in the middle, or a, or your caretaker is a man who's married to a woman. And that's what you've got on your mind right now, work and occupation, having to deal with them. Does that make sense to you? That's what I'm hearing.
Ms. Tarot D is married. And
is married. Okay. Well, this is but this has to do with work and occupation. So I don't feel like that person. And right now you're having gloomy thoughts, sweetheart, is what's right next to you. There's the main person, that would be you. And then the gloomy thoughts. So I'm going to say that this person works to help you feel better, to help you feel renewed and more energetic, more like a little child. Yeah. So your husband, you've been together 25. I don't feel like that's this person though. This is somebody who is, working for you and helping you feel renewed and rejuvenated. Yeah, you're too old, Crones. Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but it's whoever these two people are. Again, they're not you. What they do for you is they take you from feeling gloomy, there you are, to feeling like a little kid. So, or it could also be you're feeling gloomy that they're making you feel like a little kid. Again, Kipper, it all really depends on where you're coming from. All the cards are where you're coming from, right? Where are you coming from? So, do you see anything like that at all, Jane? That was sort of cryptic a bit, I think.
I got kind of a cryptic thing going on here too, but I do have some major points that I think are necessary to say. So, really, it's like, I know that you're tired of it, but hang in there. Just hang in there and just remember to see it from that different perspective. This could, from what Lisa was saying, it could be that person that was helping you that you had talked about last time. But you are just hanging in there. And the thing is it really makes you feel like this. Okay. It makes you feel like this, which also makes you feel like a little bit of a burden.
Well, and a
Okay.
little kid, that to me, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, like, how little kids, oh no, like I know my father right now in his illness is being treated like a little kid. That's sort of what I'm hearing is that, yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry, Jane, go for it.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. So this is the way that you're feeling. You're feeling, oh, hi, Jackie. Because you're hanging in there, this is what you feel like. Yeah, you feel like you're not getting to do anything, but don't worry about it. I mean, here's the Knight of Pentacles. It's the money. It is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's slow and steady. There is this pentacle energy that's coming in. It is coming in, so don't worry about that. Just worry about healing and don't worry about this stuff. And when you do that, then you are victorious.
Yep.
Okay. And you too also have to remember that you are the high priestess. Okay. You are the high priestess. You tap into that and go with that. Okay.
And yeah, just don't forget to also rely on the two people. I just feel like there are two people. One's a younger man, and one is an older woman. Yeah, there you go. I would say that too. Yeah, and accept the help. I know sometimes that's hard, but accept the help, even if it makes you feel like you're starting over somehow. That makes sense.
Hi, Jackie Jacaranda's in the house.
Hi, Jackie.
All
hey,
right. So
again. Nice to see you're still here, my friend.
Oh, cat must have woke him up. I'm just teasing. So there you go, Miss Tarot D. Whatever happens, love you and wish you the very best. Seriously.
Viviani.
She wants a little mini.
All right. I'm going back to so that was and did Viviani show up afterwards? Just curious. Let's see. Was she like the first one of the new questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I had just the right amount of piles for the people who first asked. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Okay, so now I'm going back to this one, the Sawyer's Out of Hand, right? Jamie Sawyer's Out of Hand. I love this deck. Such a great deck. This is for Viviani.
Oh, they're telling me to use the Sawyer's Path.
Tony, I'd be happy to read for you, sweetheart, if you would like to read. Is that okay with you, Jane?
Sure, of course.
All right,
Tony, let me saw you.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with me today. if
Oh,
it's
it's
me.
okay.
Yeah.
But Miss Tara D says, "Oh, wonderful! Thank you both. So on target so far. The slow night. We just completed disability papers. Yeah, and you know what? I don't get discouraged with that, Miss Tara D, because well, I do believe that you should be able to get it the first time, but I have always heard that it takes 3 times
For anything.
for disability for it to go through. That you get rejected a couple times. So maybe that's what that slow night is about. Okay. All right. I got you started, Tony. All right. And
I see
Viviana.
it coming in though. With that card that I got in Kipper was the rich gentleman. So
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, all right. I'll put those on the top and then I'll go with this one that's right here. Excuse me. Of course, it's my mom's card. So I think she's just confirming she's here. And then the 3 cards on the top are so again, this is about family. 10 of Cups is a lovely card. Just about, it's the best family card in the deck. Love and family. Look at that great dinner table. They've said who wouldn't want to attend that family dinner? Well, at least you'd hope. I don't know, right? Family. But still, yeah, most of the time family is filled with love. And I love the little rainbow in the back. Can't tell. I can never tell if that's a picture or actually, I think it's just a photograph. So they always have a rainbow. And then it was followed by the Page of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So you feel you're in the middle of making some sort of decision that you feel it's either good. All right. I don't know. It's not giving you any advice, sweetheart, but basically what it's saying is you're in the middle of a decision that's either going to lead towards money, you feel, or lead towards heartbreak. And so for you, it's, you're not exactly sure, right? You're, again, the 3 of Swords usually has to do with feeling a little ooey here in the middle in your heart chakra. And again, because it's on either side of the 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords is a mental decision you're having to make. And so I feel you could either go towards, the 3 of Swords where it's not feeling so comfortable, or toward the Page of Pentacles where it's feeling, like you're actually learning something. And don't forget that also I'm hearing sometimes in the 3 of Swords, there is a Page of Pentacles moment that comes from that, right? The ability to go, okay, scratch, right? Because that's what this guy's doing. None of that works. None of it's working. I love how he's always journaling. None of it's working. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. I need to make a different decision that's going to take me to this more productive pathway, the Page of Pentacles.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah. And I got similar-ish, but different. So I think we're getting like a mesh of readings that I think is really lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get the 6 of Cups. So this is that karma card, hearkening to the past, looking at your childhood. I mean, and this could also be you and your husband, looking back on the good times, but it could be family too. And I feel like there has been a little bit of loss and regret, and you've been sitting in that emotion of loss and regret a little bit. Yeah.
Shows with the 3 of Swords. Absolutely.
Yeah. Because the 3 cups are spilled, and but remember, there's 2 cups right behind you. Okay. And what's going to come from this is you're going to, I feel like you're going to be like in the process of getting out of what's bothering you and stepping into the joy of things is when a whole new possibility opens for you. You get this portal. The Ace of Pentacles is the portal card. You got the Ace of Pentacles too?
The Page of Pentacles.
Ace of Pentacles.
It's basically an ace. It's somebody who's starting out, and that just means that you have the support to actually do it, just like I was seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's the same reading, but with different cards. Too funny.
Yeah, and and you thought it wasn't, but it really is. And then look at this. This is so funny. In this card, look, the cards are in this card.
I know.
Isn't that great? I love that.
I have the pocket of Peers, and it has that same back. Isn't that funny? Of Jamie Sawyer's. Yeah. It has the pocket of Peers. But so there's a big opportunity coming your way. Okay. So look at it, and she says, "Thank you. I understand the message." Okay, very
Oh,
good.
good. I'm so glad, Viviani. Thanks for
Yeah,
being here.
yeah.
Such
Oh,
an
and I
awesome
got the page of
moderator.
cups on the bottom too. So that's like, learning what you have to really learn what you love and step into that. I don't know, something like that. And he's got little paintbrushes in his cap. So if you'd
He
like
too
to,
is related to an angel somehow. I can't remember exactly which one. That's what's happening now is all the information's melding together, but eventually it's going to stick, right?
there you go. Yeah. You've felt things messy, but now I have to do something. Okay, good. You've looked okay.
Good.
Very good. Very
Always so
good.
important.
It
I've
is.
made some decisions myself a little bit about, those two. Really, when you have it that, do I spend time on this? Do I spend time on that? Two of Swords. It can be very mentally exhausting, right?
Uh-huh.
So once
Yeah.
you make that decision, it's a good feeling. So I'm
Yeah,
glad.
it's like, where am I going to put my energy? Where do I put my energy today?
All right. Well, my next deck again, then I'm
Run.
going back to the Luna Soul Tarot. And again, thanks to Scott for turning me on to this deck. The first deck is thanks to Tarot Stash. Yeah, that Jamie Sawyer. If it wasn't for him, I probably would not have fallen as in love with that deck as I did. Hey, Coyote the Gray, work looking.
Hi, work looking. Coyote the Gray's in the house. Coyote the Gray, did you redo your thing with Gerald? Because I tried to watch it and you kept cutting out. I couldn't hear what you were saying. So I just want you to know that I was watching and I did give it a thumbs up, but I couldn't hear what you were saying. So I don't know if that was an issue you had or not. But anyway.
Sorry, the kingdom launch flew out, but I feel like that's Coyote the Gray. Are you a fire sign, Coyote the Gray? Just curious. Sagittarius or a Leo, or what's the other fire sign, Jane? Sagittarius, Leo, or
Aries.
Aries. Doy. Only my kids' sign.
Hi, Julia. Yeah,
Hi,
it was a mess. We'll do another collab soon. Okay. Okay, thank you. Because I wanted you to know that I was like so there. I was so there for it, and I will watch
Leo
more.
Moon. I know Leo Moon. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Leo Moon.
It just felt like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, we're on Rhonda Cox. Rhonda Cox.
Yep, that's who I'm doing right now in here. I just didn't feel like hello again. Wow. I don't know. I'm gonna say I need to go get a test. No, because they're 4 and they're exactly what you need to hear. I'm pretty sure of it. All right. So here, I'm just gonna read them all right side up because who knows how they fell. Okay. So this is what I'm hearing. So you're about to get some assistance. Wow, you got 2 6s, a 10, and the Empress. So you're about to get some assistance. This is the 6 of discs. And again, these just fell out. Some assistance and in both not only monetary, but also just in mental assistance as well, right? 6 of Swords, you're going to figure a way from one place to the other. It might be a little precarious, but you're going to do it with that assistance. And it's going to lead you to, seriously, perfection. Look at that. The 10 of Cups, which, there's my mom again. Look at that beautiful rainbow. And that is her card. And then, and the Empress, which is, being able to land somewhere where you are going to be pregnant with possibilities, as Jane says, right? So, okay, yeah. And then right underneath that, I don't know, somehow the 10 of Cups on the other side, it was from the Sawyer was left out. So I'm going to just say that it really is doubling up on that 10 of Cups. And Zina's basically saying, listen, if that's what you're striving for is that perfect family, you have it well within you for that to be happening. Accept the gifts, accept the assistance, right? Accept when you see that path forward, take it. That's sort of the 6 of Swords as well. When you see that path open up for you, definitely be sure to take it. Yeah, what do you see for Rhonda, Jane?
Well, Rhonda, I felt like I needed Mother Mary was calling to me. And I know it's going to say a little bit more, but she really was calling to me. And what you were saying,
Mother Mary calls to me.
Yeah, I
needed her words of wisdom. Go for it, Jane.
I needed her words of wisdom.
Yeah.
And look at her, like she is so beautiful. And she's got 2, doves here. She's holding probably the baby Jesus. She's got her crown of roses. Her aura is all coming out. I mean, And let's see what this is about, because I can't. That's a flower, and it says some stuff up here, but it's called Our Lady of Sacred Hearth. There are times when growth must happen so that you can continue your journey home. For you, beloved, this is such a time. Remember, you are not only being guided away from what has been, but also towards a new manifestation blessed by Our Lady. This is a secret gift, soon to be recognized, and it is instrumental in manifesting your complete spiritual fulfillment.
Wow. If that's not the, yeah, that's beautiful. And for me to have gotten the 10 of Cups twice, it's that same kind of thing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That complete family, that beautiful family. Wow, however that family looks like, because I loved in the Luna Soul, that family, like there's even like a trans person, Hello, Miss Charlotte. I forget. Yeah, there's that family is just so diverse and I love it. And so anyways, and I forgot to tell you who my mascots were today, but it's One Punch Man and Scully. Okay. And Kitty Cat's always there. But yeah, so you are manifesting complete spiritual fulfillment, Rhonda. Beautiful grandson coming.
Really? So that's, yeah,
Yeah,
Zena. Yeah, my gosh.
look, there you are holding that grandson.
I love it. And you guys are going to, I see you around the table. I see you having wonderful, wonderful, family dinners. And I don't know. You're right, Rhonda. That's so funny. I forgot about that. Yes, you are. You're totally welcoming in. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there you go, Rhonda. That's so wonderful. But I love this. This is so funny. I'm sorry. I just have to share. It's so funny. Whenever Miss Charlotte comes, when I show my mascots, and she goes, "I come in and Jane thinks mascots."
You're so
True. I don't know why, but I love you, Miss Charlotte. So, be a mascot. Anyway, you're not a mascot, but all right. There you go. Thank you, Viviani. I think they're great readings too. So there you go, Miss Rhonda Cox. I hope that gave you something, some little thing that you could take with you. Oh, and then I wanted to share this real quick. Coyote the Gray says, Cancer Sun, Leo Moon, Gemini Rising. How do you deal with your Gemini Rising? I'm a Gemini Rising and it drives me crazy. So anyways, we can talk or something, okay? Herc 213. Are you still awake? All right. A card.
I'm triple Libra with Taurus rising.
Oh my gosh. No wonder, but this is Herc. Herc is into anime. Yeah, he's still here. I don't know if you watch One Punch Man though. Did you ever watch One Punch Man, Herc? Jay?
I have not.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's on TV all the time. It's a really good one. All right.
All right, Herc, let's see. So this time, the next in the pile, and I am feeling like, they're meant to be there, is the Hanson Roberts deck again, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and here's a card for the day for you, my dear.
He says, One Punch Man is awesome. Yes.
Well, this is One Punch, all right. So my one card that I got, my dear, is the Tower, which, Jane says inspiration strikes, which is wonderful. Let's see what's on the bottom real quick. And justice. So whatever, I'm going to say that whatever is being leveled, sweetness, it's justifiable, meaning like you're going to feel that that's something that's going to work for you. Okay. You're going to feel it's a fair tower is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So, but towers are no fun. Sometimes they can be, a little scary, but I would say that what it does allow you to do is rebuild, right? So whatever it is that happens today that makes you feel a little like, whoa, that was out of left field. I wasn't seeing that coming. Just know that it probably is going to add to your equanimity. Another, again, word of the day for me, always. Yeah. Good opportunities to practice equanimity. Seriously, that's what this is. A fantastic opportunity to practice equanimity. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're finally okay. Yeah. Okay. And the tower, and he's like, the Tower and justice. Yes. I mean, I think that's breaking things down and making things right. Absolutely.
Love
And
it.
yeah, and Shining Hawk Healing, you're studying astrology. I love it. I mean, if you, I've studied it too, here and there. Okay, so I love this because you've got you've got the Tower and the Justice, and this card is Imrama, and it says, "Where am I going?" Wait, where are you being called to journey to?
Mm.
Because remember, so you have had the Tower and the Justice because it's calling you to somewhere. Okay, so remember that, because it says, where are you being called to journey to? Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck I got Lemuria. So maybe you're being called towards Lemuria. I would check it out. It says, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And I know that that is one of your, um, um, that's one of your building blocks that makes you who you are, Jay, is that you create heaven on earth, and you make that, you hold that space for other people, and you try to help people, and that's what you're doing, is you're being called. Where are you being called? To Lemuria, to create heaven on earth. Without you, that's what you do with your meditations, your oils, just your essence, your being. Jay, that's what else. That's all we got for you.
Beautiful. That's all? I thought that was great.
I know. I was totally joking. I was like,
I
that's
know
like
I'm joking to
the
you.
most awesome reading ever. Like, you go through that stuff, and then you get to do all this other great stuff. And I think that that's beautiful, and I love it. And Shining Hawk Healing, you're up. Agreed, Tracy, and thank you. But yeah, that sounds great. I think it sounds great. You remember that. And remember One Punch Man. He didn't give up. You just got another, you got your Reiki certification. See? You're going there. That's what you're doing. You're creating that space. You're creating heaven on earth. All right. Let's switch gears here a minute. Thank you, Jay. Shining
Shining
Hawk Healing, Tony.
I think it's kind of interesting because with a name like Shining Hawk, and the deck that you're getting is the animal affirmators, affirmators, affirmators. Yeah, nice, Herc. I'm glad you're following through with that. I think that's neat. All right, let's see. Whoa, and which one just flew out? Because I've had a flyer almost every reading right now. Oh, two of them. All right, so the two cards that came out for you, I'll just go with that since it seems pretty, yeah, of course. Seven of Cups, all kinds of possibilities for you. And if you know, again, Shining Hawk, it's to me, the Seven of Cups, this is me. This is my card too. So many ideas. Just so many ideas, all ideas that we love too. And it's really difficult to pick which one we want because we love them all so much. But you are the Queen of Pentacles. So you know what happens? You can make that work. You can make that work. The fact that you're doing 4 or 5 different, or 7, different things at a time works for you. So I would say that keep on keeping on, girlfriend. If you're doing 7 things or have 7 thoughts, you just keep pursuing them, because that is where your Queen of Pentacles energy comes in, is pursuing your dreams. Okay.
Yeah, look at her. She's like, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We see you, Tony. We see you. You're doing it. I mean, it's lovely. Yeah, and I get the Queen of Wands. It's, that's really making it all happen right there. And
Queens, 2 queens. Come
yeah,
on.
and look, the Ace of Wands. So the beginning of that. So, there's all this creative energy that's coming in for you. You take that Ace of Wands, and oh my God, and then the Three of Cups. You celebrate all of this, because you know what? You deserve to. And I want you to know that I went to the Santa Muerte deck for you. muerte, whatever. Because I felt like I wanted messages from your ancestors. So this is an ancestor message for you, Shining Heart Healing. It's that they see you being that queen, yeah, queen of wands, making it all happen, and they're helping you. You know, there's this assistance with the ace of wands. I mean, you're taking that ace of wands and you're running with it, is what you're doing with the queen of wands. And then you got nothing left to do but celebrate.
Mm.
Celebrate good times, come on. So there you go. That was beautiful. And like I said, yeah, and the king of cups, whomever that king of cups is in your life, this guy, he's here, and he's in your heart, and he's in your subconscious. Okay, I don't know if that's your
That's
husband.
pretty on the bottom. Yeah, I got the lovers. So it does have, you
Oh,
have
maybe,
a lot of support from somebody else. You've got somebody who's totally got your back.
yeah,
And Angel Raphael again. Dang, man. Angel Raphael.
yeah,
I don't
and she
think
even
represented here
put
necessarily.
green hearts and that's for Archangel Raphael. Yeah, and so he's your ride or die. Yeah, your ride or die. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, beautiful, Tony. I just think that you're just one of the best. I love your reel. I love your cards. She has cards too. You guys should. I hope you guys are all subscribed to her. I'm sure you are. But if you aren't, please do. And like I said, she was with Adrian of Red Lentil Healing on the Way of Positive Change, Lori's channel. And I believe that was yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure, but I think it was yesterday. So go and watch it. You guys should watch everybody's stuff because you have nothing else to do. I'm joking. All right. Thank you. Yeah, these are fun, and thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, even the challenging, you know, you can there's stuff going yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, she was on there yesterday. Even though there's stuff going on, we can still we don't have to get up. We don't have to get caught up in the stuff, you know. So so I'd like to read a postcard from Spirit. Do you want to grab an angel to
I'd
close
love to
it
do
out?
that.
And thank you all for being here. There's whoever Star Priestess put in Shining Hot Healing Station. Her station on YouTube. You can listen to it anytime. Thank you, Heather. All right.
All right. Help me pick the perfect card for the group today. Yeah, it's funny that she did put 3 green hearts. That's Raphael for sure.
Right, that's what I said, because Raphael is the
Oh, goodness gracious. Wow, they're just nuts today. Seriously, look at all these cards that just flew out. I'm going to put them back in again. Although, it was the crow that I picked. You know, that's the first one that came out. I'm going to say that's the one I'm going with. Okay. So it's the crow, and it says communication, magic, intelligence. I courageously speak my truth and claim my rightful space. How nice, right? It says your inner voice. Your inner voice is talking to you. Reflect on your truth and consider how you would like to express with clarity and wisdom. Give yourself permission to speak without self-judgment or self-criticism. Your voice has more influence than you realize. Although you may not always recognize it, others do hear what you're saying. Your words are creative energies that accumulate and manifest your reality. Are you speaking in ways that support what you want to create? Do not hesitate to speak up and express yourself. Claim your personal space. Wow. If that's not like the perfect card for this group as well, right? Communication, magic, and intelligence. Nice.
absolutely.
I courageously speak my truth and claim my rightful space. Wow.
I love that. And we did get a lot of those kinds of messages in our readings today. So I love how that works out that way. It's always wonderful. And I cheated a little bit. I had to pull a Wild Kuan Yin because I felt we needed Wild Kuan Yin energy. And it says, tender trust, beloved body. Okay. And I will do the whole thing that you're supposed to do with this card, but we don't have to do it together. I will do it with all of you in my mind. I think Tracy Ralph has a channel too, if anybody wants to put that in. You're doing stuff, aren't you, Tracy? We never see you though. Wonder if YouTube unsubscribed me. YouTube's weird. Check your subscriptions. Every once in a while I'll be like, what? Okay. I want you to feel at home here upon the earth, and to realize you have come here not only to serve, but to take delight, to become alive, to exercise your power of choice, to manifest a destiny that is brilliant and beautiful and perfectly suited to you. So I have given you a sacred animal, a devoted body that has offered its entire life in service to your soul's growth. When you love this sacred animal and let him or her love you in return, then you are able to manifest your divine destiny as a radiant, vibrant expression in the world. So it goes on to say, trust your body. So I will read more about that later, and then we'll just, our postcard from Spirit, real quick. Okay. And it says, you are not alone. That's why I had to pull that other one, because it has the same thing. You have a channel, you've been working on it. Oh, good. Okay. That's Tracy. Okay. Dearest you, there are times when you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that a part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that shows up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. This has been a theme, and it's like your opening angel, by the way.
Yep.
We love you so. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much.
Oh, that was gorgeous, Jane.
That really was, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
I think it went so well with your message, your angel that we started off with. So it was
Exactly.
like,
Great way to start and end.
yeah. All
Love it.
right.
What are
So
you up to, Jane? You doing anything fun coming up?
no, I think I have Gerald. Oh, I'm looking at March. Oh, Gerald. I have Gerald with me on Tuesday.
Oh, yay. That's always so fun. I'm always so glad when I can catch that.
Yeah, and I'll probably do some other stuff, and then of course you next Thursday.
Right.
I would think. And then what about you?
Oh, me, I'll probably just be doing more exposés on the angels, the guardian angels. And then this weekend, I'm sort of excited. I'm doing my second psychic fair. Well, actually, kind of, yeah, psychic fair. Yeah. And you're not going to believe where. Elfin Forest, which I guess is like the most haunted place in the United States. So it should be really interesting. I'm looking forward to doing that. If you happen to be in the area, if you're local, come out and see us. It's and just type me or whatever, and message me or call me or whatever it is. And I'll tell you more about it. I wish I had that paper here, but I don't. But it's some really old society, like since 18 something, 1880 something. I don't know. Anyway, kind of neat. And they do not free readings. They do, it's like a psychic.
Yeah. How fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
am I?
in
Yeah. I'm in Carlsbad, California, but the event is in Elfin Forest, California. Yeah.
Well, isn't the Elfin Forest in Carlsbad there? I thought it was. Or La Costa?
Harmony Grove. It's in Harmony Grove, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, which is not. It's considered San Marcos, actually. Yeah.
Okay. I knew it was somewhere around there. Okay.
Super fun. And it reminds me just again about community, you know. I hope to find one every week somewhere because it just gives people like us a place to go and hang out and meet like-minded people, which was really fun this last Sunday. You know, just great. So I'm hoping to do lots more of those and yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Fun. And Shiny, Tony wants to know, are you selling your pendulums?
I am. And oh my gosh, on Sunday, I sold 14 of them.
Oh,
Crazy.
wow.
I know. And they come in a little bag with the little map inside, you know. I sent one to you, Jane.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's right here. It's soaking up all of my crystal energy and stuff.
I
So
love it. I love it. And then also there I sell like tarot cards and oh, and my big seller, you want to hear this, Jane? This is so funny. My big seller was the teeny tarot, tiny, it's called, it
oh,
was
the
like,
keychain ones.
and those went like hotcakes. So I ordered 20 more.
That's so funny.
You know, yeah, it's really fun. You know, like I said, I don't, was it you, Shining Hawk, who got the 7 of Cups? That's me. I always have a million ideas, and I'm able to, like with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, I'm mostly often able to just pull them through and make them into something. So, yeah, if I have an idea, you better watch out. Yeah, I love it. Yep, that is Annabelle. Yeah, but thank you, Shining Hawk Tony. Yeah,
and Tracy Ralph says that's awesome too.
Yeah,
So
so come and see me. Come see me on my channel, and what I do is I make them live, right? And then you know, tell you all about the angel. Yesterday was Zadkiel, and boy, did I learn a lot. Jane, we should, like, anybody who loses their keys should carry Zadkiel. Anybody who has memory issues should carry Zadkiel.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I love the angels. You know that all that EL means of God, so that's why you have Michael, Zadkiel. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. But that's why Metatron and Sandalphon, they don't have the EL names because they walked the earth.
And they were not one of the they're not one of the 9. They're yeah, they're actually other angels. Yeah. So I'll be doing one that's called the Heavenly 7 that talks about the 7 heavenly ones, right? And then I'm also going to do one about the angels in Tarot, which is pretty darn crazy, Jane. It's pretty nuts how there's so many angels in Tarot.
So. Yeah, well, you see them in all of the, I mean, Temperance, and the Lovers.
That's Michael, supposedly. Lovers is Raphael. Oh, and then you know what else on the World card? The 4 guys at the corners, and also the Wheel of Fortune. Take a look at those. Supposedly they're supposed to be representatives of angels too, because you'll notice like the lion has little angel wings. And yeah, it's really interesting. I'm learning so much. It's been wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for asking.
Okay, cool. So subscribe to Lisa. Her link is down below. Links are down below. Information's down below. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Lisa. This was awesome. Always love reading with you. Yep. Yeah, we were like, we're gonna do just one card, and then we did all these awesome readings. So thank you guys so much for being here. All right. So we'll see you next time. And remember to be kind, be love, and just be.